Hello everyone and welcome to Pub 8 News. My name is Pookie and this is my co-host Thor. How are you doing today, Thor?
Well, Pookie, I am getting a little stir crazy, staying inside all the time, not being able to see my friends.
I'm sorry to hear that, Thor. I know everyone is feeling that way, even I am, but we just need to try to make the best of things.
How do we do that, Pookie?
There are many things we can do. We can learn something new, like painting or drawing. We can read a new book that takes us to a whole new world. We can video chat with our friends and family and remind everyone we are in this together.
Those are some good ideas. I think I will learn to draw. Thanks, Pookie. I am feeling a little bit better now.
You're so welcome, Thor. I am always here for you. Now, before we go any further, let's check in with Pinky the Mouse for another weather update. Pinky, over to you.
Thanks, Pookie. Today is looking great. There is just a little bit of rain over Idaho and Montana, as well as over the Carolinas. Speaking of the Carolinas, we have Tropical Storm Arthur just off the coast, so expect some winds over in that area for the next couple days. Luckily, the storm is turning away from the shore and go back out into the ocean. We have another photo this week, also from Oklahoma. Thanks to Stacy for this amazing picture. It is tornado season over in Oklahoma, so stay safe out there, friends. Make sure everyone is safe while taking your weather photos. And don't forget, if you want your photo featured, send us an email at theadventuresofpookie.com. Back over to you, Pookie and Thor.
Thanks for that update, Pinky. Tropical storms are crazy to think about. Luckily, that one is staying out in the ocean.
They are a crazy weather sensation, and that tornado storm picture, wow, just amazing. This week for our Mission Fat Hearts Kindness Spotlight, we are going to take a moment to thank all of the doctors, nurses, and paramedics who are on the front line during this pandemic. Here are some viewer photos that were sent to us this week. Thank you all for your hard work and dedication to caring for people who need it the most.
They are truly amazing people who work hard to keep us all safe. Let's hop over to Kisa the Elf, to our author spotlight. Kisa, over to you.
Thanks, Thor. This week I got to hop on a video call with Lori Lynn. Lori is the author of the Adventures of Little Korra Jane series. Check out our call. Hi, Lori. Thanks for joining us in the author spotlight today. Tell us a little bit about your book series, The Adventures of Little Korra Jane. What is the inspiration for your book?
Hi, and thank you for having me. My book series, The Adventures of Little Korra Jane, features a little girl who is 5 years old in kindergarten. She has a stuffed cat named Meow who comes to life when the grown-ups are not around. The first book, The Adventures of Little Korra Jane, the Big Scary Monster, is about the little girl who is afraid to go to sleep at night in her big bed because she's afraid of the monster on the wall. After she lays there and thinks about it for a while, Meow comes to her rescue and shows her what the big scary monster on the wall really is. They go to the window, they look outside, and they find out what it is. In Ant Trouble, the little girl doesn't listen to her daddy after they make an ant farm, and he puts it up high on a shelf and tells her that she needs to wait until he gets home from school. But she gets impatient and decides to get it down on her own anyway, and she makes a mess with the ant farm. Meow is there to help her, but in the second book, Ant Trouble, you can get to know the personality of Meow just a little bit better and find out that he's got a little ornery side to him. My inspiration is my little granddaughter, who is now almost 3 years old, but when I first started to write the books, she was not even a year old yet, and I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. And I watched her in the car seat in the back seat of the car. She was playing with her little kitten, Meow, and she was talking to him and just having a conversation, and I was trying to imagine what she would be saying to him if he were alive, and that is what my inspiration was. Every one of the books is very colorful, and that she wears a big bow in her hair, and each one is a different color, so it's great for color recognition as well as learning valuable lessons in life.
That sounds like such a fun series. I love how you have her interact with her stuffed cat Meow. Now I ask everyone this. What is one of your favorite books growing up?
My favorite books growing up, I would probably say the Dr. Seuss books. Any Dr. Seuss book. I always like the way that they rhyme, and I love the little stories that go with them. To this day, I still enjoy anything Dr. Seuss.
That sounds like such a great book. With everything going on right now, if you could say anything to the kids watching right now, what would you say?
I would probably tell children never to let anybody tell you that you can't do something, because you can. You can do whatever you want. Keep yourself surrounded by positive influences, happy people, and you can do whatever you want.
Thanks for being here with us today and sharing your story.
Thank you again for having me. I had a pleasure meeting you, and it was great to be here. Thank you.
Lori was fun to talk to. She plans to have her third book in her series out sometime soon. I cannot wait for that. Back over to you guys in the studio.
Thank you for another amazing author spotlight, Kisa. I love seeing so many wonderful books out there from some amazing people.
Me too, Pookie. The author spotlight has given me so many ideas for new books to read. Now let's hop over to the Pookie's Creative Clubhouse team and see what kind of activity they have for us this week. That looks like so much fun. I can't wait to try that when I get home.
I agree, Thor. If you guys try out the origami activity, send us your creations so we can spotlight them next week.
Well, that's all for our show today. We hope you enjoyed it. We will see you next week.
Bye, everyone.